Hey guys, I'm just making my video quite a bit late today. It's technically already the 13th, but this is supposed to be the 12th video. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm just going to record this, post it, and post it as if it's the 12th, because I'll probably just do another video tomorrow afternoon or evening um, for the 13th. So it's the it's the past? I don't know. Anyway, don't worry about it. But let's see. Update since yesterday. My blood sugar has pretty much stayed in the 100s all day again. I'm now on a reduced long-acting insulin dose of 40 units every 12 hours, so 80 units per day, down from 100 units per day of long-acting insulin. I'm still on 1,000 milligrams of metformin twice per day, so 2,000 per day, and I'm still on 26 units plus a sliding scale of mealtime insulin with each meal. No less than 3 hours apart. So if it's 2 hours and if I ate again 2 hours after I ate, then I can't take another mealtime insulin. It has to be 3 hours apart or more for the short-acting insulin. Anyway, so that's my current medication dosages, and it was reduced from 100 units per day to 80 units per day per my diabetic educator and agreed upon by my primary care physician. Um, with that being said, I've had 3 of those 40 unit doses, so 36 hours has gone by since I've reduced the dose, and I'm still maintaining 100s. I'm not going up into too high of numbers with those doses on board. I'm not really even breaking 200 at this point, which is perfect. That's what I want. When I ate today, I broke my fast at 7 p.m. and it was a 17-hour fast today. I I ate salmon, shrimp, some pecans, and a cappuccino from my Keurig. And then a couple hours later, at about 9 p.m., I knew I was about to go to the gym pretty soon. So I purposefully ate a higher carb meal to spike my blood sugar, because when I've been going to the gym, I've noticed that my blood sugars have been going low and have been requiring um, they've been requiring me to take more carbohydrates in to prevent that low from staying low. Like I have to spike it basically because they've been going low from the workout. So, with that being said, after the 9 p.m. Meal of grilled cheese and tomato soup, using sourdough white bread, so not anything super healthy for sure, um, carb-wise. Like it's not like a whole wheat bread or whatever or anything like that. It's a processed white carb. So honestly, I could have done better on the bread choices, but sourdough has always been my favorite. Anyway, I did choose the more expensive sourdough that does not have as much added sugar though, so that is a plus. Anyway, um, so I took that. It spiked my sugar to about just under or just over 200, so about 200 blood sugar level. Um, and then when I hit the gym, that crashed very quickly. After about 40 minutes into my workout, um, I had a low glucose alarm again, which was all the way down at like 57. And anything under 70 is very low. You're getting into the danger zone if it's under 70, because normal for a normal person is between 70 and 100. Um, so to counteract the low blood sugar that I experienced at 40 minutes into my workout, I had to stop my cardio. And then I went and I brought a bottle of Gatorade just in case I needed to spike my sugar, which is a good thing because I did. So I drank half of the bottle of Gatorade, which is about 15 or 20 carbs. I don't know the exact number, but I drank that and then I continued my workout, finished the last 20 minutes of my workout because I always do an hour of cardio when I go. Um, and now, about 1.5 to 2 hours after drinking that half bottle of Gatorade, my blood sugar is back up to about 168, where it seems to have evened out and stopped elevating. So it was shooting up from the carbs that I drank from the Gatorade again, all the way from 50 to like uh, 170 or something like that, and it's about 168, so it seems to be leveling off, and it will probably come down a little bit more as the night continues. I'm not planning on any more food intake for the night, so I started my fast from the moment that I drank that, or I finished drinking that half bottle of Gatorade. Um, so I am now currently in a fasting window again, about 1 hour and 23 minutes into my fast now. Um, yeah, so that's the update with that. I updated my doctors and my diabetes educator via email through their website. And I've just been keeping them up to date because of the numbers being so constantly all over the place. They are no longer all over the place in a high regard. Now they're going low quite more frequently because the fasting and diet plan that I am currently utilizing is working, obviously, which means that the sensitivity to the insulin in my body is raising, which means that I'm requiring less insulin to be in the good range. Because of the high doses of insulin that I'm currently taking, um, it's causing those lows. So, in a normal person, you wouldn't see the blood sugar dip so low, but because I'm putting far more insulin into my body than is currently needed, plus all the insulin that my body is already creating itself, it's causing me to go low, especially during physical activity. So the counteraction to these lows that I'm experiencing will be lowering of my dosage of medication, which is why they reduced the long-term insulin, which is insulin that works over the course of 12 to 24 hours. I forget the exact amount of hours, but it works over a long period of time of the day. Um, was reduced from 100 a day to 80 a day. And I think with me still hitting lows with a high carb meal prior to the workout, I'm still hitting a low. Um, I think that another reduction is soon to come. So I might be reducing the 80 units per day even further. I'm not sure how much or what they're going to recommend, but I'm sure that they're just reducing it a little bit at a time in order to not create high levels of blood sugar, but still preventing or accommodating for those lows that I'm experiencing. Long story short, they're titrating my dosage of insulin down because it's no longer needed at the high level that it was. Um, my plan is to get off of the insulin entirely, which will improve my resistance to insulin because I'll be putting less insulin into my body, which means my body will not have to resist it as much, which means that the resistance will go away. And on top of that, um, I should also be able to start losing weight faster without as much insulin in my body because insulin stimulates fat storage as a side effect of having a lot of insulin. Your body is storing all of the energy that it can into your fat cells. So that's kind of like the sciencey part of what's happening with my diabetes. And yeah, so it's a good thing. We're moving in the right direction. Um, I didn't really. I think I hopped on the scale earlier today, and it wasn't lower than my last. I think my lowest so far, I think yesterday or the day before, I forget which, was 208 ish. I forget the exact number. Today, when I hopped on the scale, it was about 211. So it's fluctuating. It's going up and down, which is normal based on what I eat, how much water is in my system, how much I pee out, if I went number 2 that day, etc., etc. Um, oh, we had an adventure going to the gym today. So we went to the gym. Me, my friend Ryan, and my brother. We're all in the car together. We went to the gym here in Corvallis that we always go to, and it was closed because of power outage, even though there was a light on inside, which is, I don't know. I feel like that's not actually accurate. If they have power for a light, unless they have a generator in the building, which I'm not sure if they do or not, but I doubt that they do because it's a gym. But yeah, um, yeah. So either way, and then so we were not able to go to that gym. Ryan's gym closed at 10 p.m. because it's not a 24-hour gym like ours. So we were like, fuck it, we're gonna go to Albany, which is the next town over, and we were going to go to the 24-hour gym there that is connected to the one that we go to. So it's the same system. You can still get in, etc. with your key card. Um, when we got there, it was closed. There was no signs or anything saying why it was closed. It was just closed. So we were like, fuck. So then we decided to go to the next town over called Lebanon, which is another, like, it was 20 minutes to go from Corvallis to Albany. And then from Albany to Lebanon was another 20 minutes. So we went to the Lebanon 24 hours gym that is also connected to our gym. And luckily it was open. So we did get to work out there. And then it was like a 30, 35, maybe 40-minute drive home. Because we took a different path, which is a little bit faster, directly from directly from Lebanon to Corvallis. Whereas the path we took before was Corvallis to Albany to Lebanon, which is a little bit sideways out of the way, so it adds some time. Anyway, that was our adventure. It was great. Other than that, nothing really big. I had my stoichiometry take-home quiz that I just turned in, and I got a grade back for. I got 114%. So apparently, I know the stuff pretty well, and I did a good job on it. He purposely makes the quizzes have additional points so you have a better chance at a better grade. Essentially, he incorporates extra credit into it. Um, That's why I got over 100% on it. But that's good news for me, so it'll just help my grade improve. I think last I checked I had an 88 percent in that class, which is a high B. So I assume pending the results of my final, which is coming up next Tuesday, and one more quiz which we are gonna have in class on this Thursday, I should have a end result of an A in that class. And then I have a little more work to do on my microbiology class. This is the final week of school for actual like schoolwork. We have technically one more week next week, which is finals. So final test, but no in-class learning. So this is the last week on the classes. So yeah, microbiology class, I think I have like an 85 or 86% in that class. So pending the results of the final and the last like maybe assignment or two, um, I should be at a high B or maybe a low A, depending on the final, mostly in that class, which is microbiology. And then my anatomy and physiology class, which has been the most difficult class for me thus far. I got my exam grade back, which I don't know if I mentioned the grade that I got on that, but the first exam that we took in that class, I got a really bad grade. It was like a 42% or something really low like that, which is crap. It completely destroyed my grade from that point forward because the weight of the tests are very heavy compared to the coursework or to the assignments and stuff. But this exam or midterm, the second midterm that we took, I did better, but I didn't do good. I think I got like a 65%, which is a mid D. Um, Definitely not something to brag about. Um, but it did bring my grade up a little bit. I think I'm hovering at about a 65% or 64% in that class at the moment, the anatomy class, and to progress to the next tier of anatomy class for next term, which I have signed up for, but I will not be able to get into if I don't have a C or higher. So, pending the results of, I think, one final quiz this week, and pending the results of the final, which is next Monday, I will either pull out of that class with a D, most likely, or perhaps a low C, which I am hoping for. So we will see, and I'll do my best to prepare for that final because it's going to be a very significant factor on how or if I can pull that C off or not. Otherwise, I'll end up having to either repeat the class next term or I mean, either way, I can't apply for the nursing program in March because of my issues with my hepatitis B vaccination and titer antibody test, which cannot be done before the deadline of March 18th. So, regardless, I will have to wait until next March to apply for the nursing program. So, even if I technically don't pass it with a C and progress to the next level of anatomy, I still have plenty of time to retake this one and preferably retake anatomy and physiology 1 as well because I only got a C in that as well. It's been a very difficult class for me, both this one and the first one. Um, Kind of a reality check. I thought it was going to be much easier. I need to take it much more seriously, read and take notes a little more in depth, improve my study habits, because right now they're obviously not working very well. Most of what I'm doing for studying is rereading things like notes and lecture slides and stuff like that, when I probably should be doing note cards and trying to utilize another person that I can bounce the information off of. And it's been proven when you involve other people, the social aspect for some reason helps you learn better. So maybe that's accurate, and I need to maybe find some study groups to get into or something, which I don't know. Maybe I just don't know people that well, but I feel like that's a little bit intimidating. Like, I'm not that social of a person. I talk to people in class and stuff, but I don't hang out with them outside or anything like that. Um, so that's my update with school. Trying to think, but I don't think there's anything else really to talk about right now. So I guess I'll see you in my video for today, which will probably be in the afternoon or evening. Anyway, talk to you guys later.